Hi, lovies. Happy Moon Day. I'm here for our weekly reading. I have some decks already picked out for us, so let's get into what we need to know at this time for this week. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this week for our highest good? Our Monday cards came out together. We have balance and love. So very much leaning into the heart chakra. We are still in the full moon energy, which is in the sign of Leo, which rules the heart. So this is a great time to release any previous heartache or disconnection or anything that's been interfering with your connection or your balance to your heart chakra. Tuesday, we have pain. So Tuesday, you may be acknowledging the pain that comes along with this, okay? When you go through or feel, the aftermath of acknowledging the situations that have been disconnecting you or putting you off balance when it comes to your heart chakra, it could be painful for you to acknowledge what you allowed, okay? But you know better now. It's important that you use that energy to move on. Our Wednesday or Mercury Day card, we have disruption. So there could be something that disrupts the plan or disrupts your day. This is Monday, Tuesday. This is Wednesday that we're talking about, guys. So Wednesday may be an opportunity for you to slow down or stop. Yeah, exactly. By Thursday, something needs to end. All right. So if you're allowing your pain to linger for days, you definitely need to check yourself. Okay. Something else could be stopping. Something else needs to be acknowledged. Okay. If you're in America and you're acknowledging everything that's been coming out into the news, it can be very painful and disruptive and just absolutely devastating to read. Okay. And something needs to end. Okay. Something needs to end. We have Ghost. For Friday, we have Ghost. Somebody could need to go ghost or just be disappearing, okay? And I mean that by removal. So, by Saturday, we have anxiety building. Maybe because all the things that we've been addressing and feeling, okay? Sunday, we have sadness. So, there's something that definitely needs to be worked over. We have magic coming out as a bonus card, bottom of the deck. Surrender. So there is something that is needed to be surrendered, okay? And magic that needs to balance, okay? Magic that needs to balance all of the stuff that's been happening. All right? This week could feel very chaotic, very overwhelming. And I think that's when we need to remind ourselves that at the beginning of the week, while we're in this full moon energy, it's important that we balance our heart. Okay? Use your heart, use your love to transform the future. Use your heart to reform yourself and the way things have been functioning. Okay? Pulling from the Magical Spirit Oracle, and this card says potential and possibilities. Okay? Reach out to the potential. We have reach out to the potential possibilities, future, highest self, and quantum. So there could be, big changes coming through here. All right, big changes necessary as well. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know from this deck for our highest good for this week? The Witch, we have Creatrix, Lotus Flower, Free Will. This wasn't always like this. I had to create who I am. And a very great reminder about the fact that by balancing your heart and acknowledging and releasing, surrendering those things that have caused you pain or sadness or anxiety or, disruption or feeling like you don't matter, just remember that you get to create this, okay? You get to create who you are going forward from this point. We have the mirror here. This is self-reflection, writer, big picture. So as information is being revealed and we're reflecting, it's important, and we have the moon here as well. We have the hidden gem, a secret power, also here. So by acknowledging this and reflecting and creating new, we get to discover the hidden gem within ourselves, okay? We have the lover and the mind. Okay, the lover card is talking about it's safe to surrender to the good feelings. So surrender to the good going forward. It says Aphrodite, passion, and abundance. Our next card, it says give it to the mind and it gives back. Or give to the mind and it gives back. Inspiration, mood, cycle. Okay. So allow your creativity to guide you forward from this point. Allow it to... It says it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager, return home, lessons, realizations. And that's, you know, what this week could feel like. A lesson, a realization, a surrender, a rebirth, okay? It says sometimes you will break before you bloom, and this is time, liberation, understanding. So there is something that needs to be freed, okay? Whether it be your heart again, or a lot of other things, okay? So I'm not going to elaborate on that too much because there's a lot of meanings for that. But you are blooming, okay? You are blooming. You are growing. There is growth here, even though it could feel painful or uncomfortable, all right? Spirit is reminding you that you have an opportunity to create new for you and for others, because that if everybody decides that change is required, then change is easier to be instilled, okay? If everybody's resistant to change and feeling like it can't happen, it won't. So know that change has to happen. Know that change is the only way forward, okay? Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know from the tarot for this week? The Tower, the Fight, the Three of Cups, okay? These cards coming out together like that is like, this is the crumbling. Which side are you fighting on? Okay. There can be celebration after justice. Okay. We have the King of Wands here. You're going to have to get real feisty and fiery here about what needs to be undone. Okay. There could be some type of crumbling of structure, of some fake structure. Yeah, there's the world. There's the world, okay? There is the people with heart, the people with love, the people with strong emotions are here to bring in something else. And from the Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups, after the world is kind of giving us that our hope and our will to create something more beautiful and more connected to heart and emotions and honorable. We have to do that by bringing that forward, okay? So do not let your love or emotions be drowned by the present moment, okay? Use them to end something, okay? Use them to end something, because they will. We have this card. We had Ghost. There could be a death, okay? There could be a death, all right? And that is required. There's some type of sickle here and showing that it's an end. There has to be an end. We have Queen of Wands. We had, you know, that fiery energy of something that needs to happen to go forward. Okay? Aries season could be significant. We have the Eight of Cups, reviewing all options, reviewing all the feelings, and then strength coming out here. Be strong, because change needs to happen quickly. All right? Change needs to happen quickly. There's been a lot of pain under the surface, is what Spirit is saying. A lot of pain under the surface for a lot of people. With the Page of Cups is like, you know, maybe they didn't want to acknowledge that there was some betrayal, okay? We have the 10 of Pentacles and then the 7 of Swords. So there could have been some deception related to money, okay, related to trust, related to a foundation, related to, and I mean that also in the financial aspect, okay? Somebody could have a trust fund that was stolen from or was based on like not real things, okay? We have the 3 of Pentacles asking for us to collaborate, but also there could be a third party situation, okay? There could be a separate third party that's not known yet, okay? I don't know who that's for, but it's for somebody. We have the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands saying, and it was the same with the, you know, with the other fire energy cards. We have to be ready to move forward. So with the 8 of Wands, okay, and the Strength, like that's fire energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, Ace of Wands. So using that momentum to create better structures, to create and manifest this new energy for us going forward, okay? Holy Spirit, is there anything else that you want us to know for this week for our highest good? Okay, no. So let's pull from the Keep Calm and Trust God deck. Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know for this week for our highest good? Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Hebrews 12:1. It says, the greatest faith is born in the hour of despair when we can see no hope and no way out. Then faith rises and brings the victory. Lee Robertson. I really feel this energy, especially with the first 3 tarot cards that came out. We had the Tower, the 5 of Wands, and then the 3 of Cups. It's saying there can be a victory after this fight, after this crumbling. And it's important that you keep your heart and your faith at the forefront, okay? We can get through this. Know that. Know that. Okay? But that's the end of this week's reading. If you want to book with me or check out my services, you can reach out to me at thepeacepath1212@gmail.com. And check out my link tree. And don't forget to like the video, comment, share, all the good stuff. But I love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.